Hola, from the west side. It is me, DCThePurpleDiva, and welcome to Not So Random Chat. Hey, uppity, can you hear me? Because I'm on these pods, so I don't know. I want to make sure you can hear me. Hey, Purple Gang, can you guys hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. 'Cause I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? I'm getting it. I hope you guys can hear me. Cool. Okay, you can hear me. See, I'm on these pods, so I don't know. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So how is everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. So y'all, how about those Dodgers? Oh, I don't know why I have that. Let me fix that. Why is that one up there? Get that one out of there. Let me see. There we go. Now that's better. I'm like, what is that? But can y'all believe it took the Dodgers 32 years to be world champions again in baseball? That means my son's entire life, there's never been a championship team in baseball in the city that he grew up in. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even realize that, you guys. And tomorrow is my son's 25th birthday, y'all. He turns 25 tomorrow. I'm doing double duty, y'all. I am still, I'm frying some french fries. So now I walked over to the kitchen. So I'm frying these fries. I've been in the YouTube streets listening to all of this talk about Tasha K and the unfortunate interview with Jaguar Wright. And man, people have been dragging my girl Tasha. Hey, Terry. They've been trying to drag Tasha in these YouTube streets, dude. But Tasha's gonna be okay. Um, they've been trying to, say her and Storm are on the outs, which is not true, because she did what she set out to do. She helped him get to 100K. So he don't need her help no more. He's got 100K. So why would she still be working with somebody? You know? And this is just my opinion, okay? What I see is that I think after this interview with Jaguar Wright, I think that Tasha really just wants to move in another direction. I think that she doesn't really want to continue doing that kind of genre because of where her channel is size wise, and I think because of the kind of sponsors and stuff she's getting. Now, was it a good idea to do that interview with Jaguar? I really don't think so. Personally, I just think that probably shouldn't have happened. But it did. It did happen, you know? So that being the case, you know, I think she's gonna be okay because I mean I was just over on her podcast and her husband had opened themselves up a bottle of cannabis infused wine that they got in Amsterdam. So, I think she's gonna be okay. I just think that because she's getting ready to change her channel and because some people don't like how the interview went with Jaguar, that she may lose some of the people, but I think at the same time she's probably going to gain people with whatever she's going to move toward, and the unfortunate thing about it though is that, right now she's decided that she's not going to be helping any um, more YouTubers for a while. And she said that when she does start helping again, it's going to be with the NBA, you know, which, you know, I guess I can't say I blame her about that. 'Cause it just seems like every time she has tried to help someone, at the end of it, things start to happen to her. Yeah, Jaguar has been all over YouTube. We all think the girl needs to just get her own channel. Um, Another YouTuber that I follow, Toxic, she posted Jaguar's response today, and Jaguar is saying that Tasha was using information from Alicia Keys, allegedly, and that Alicia Keys purposely gave her, this whatever, information. So it's a he say she say. I still think that it wasn't the best look for Tasha to do that interview. You know, hey Tutu thing, and I know Jovi did a little early morning coffee upload with her opinion of it because um, she's one of the people that in the past she did I wouldn't say that Tasha helped her or anything, but she was a channel that kind of did grow out of people finding out about her via Tasha. But Tasha didn't go in there and help Jovi because Jovi's doing this all with her own blood, sweat, and tears. Shout out to Jovi Beauty. But here's what I'll say: the way that Tasha has grown her channel and gone through different things to figure out what's going to be the best thing for her, it is commendable because she really has grown to a large stat, a large amount within a few years. Y'all, I'm in the kitchen again. Sorry. And so she is trying to get everything, I guess, finally to where she really wants it because she's getting the kind of sponsorship that she wants. And, you know, even though there's been some negative backlash in the black sector because, black folk can't, we don't like to see nobody getting ahead. We always got something negative to say about the next black woman, and it's all about tearing each other down. So anyway, that's just my personal opinion about some of these, how it is sometimes in the black sectors of YouTube with the women. Um, but you know, I think Tasha's gonna be okay. Personally, I did watch the interview. It was interesting, y'all. I can say that much. It was very interesting. Yeah, Tasha's kind of like either you like her or you don't like her. It's really that way with her. Either you like her or you don't like her. Some people like her, some people don't like her. You know, I like Tasha, um, but I've been following Tasha since she was much, much smaller, you know, and, people who have kind of joined her later on, they're seeing a different iteration of her. I've seen several iterations of Tasha. She's kind of, you know, gotten bigger and, changed her strategy somewhat. That's what I see going on. And good for her. Good for her. I'm feeding the fellas late, y'all. Sometimes, it's hard for DC. I try to be a homemaker. It's not that I can't, because it's just getting the time to get in here and just do what I need to do sometimes. Because I'm doing so many different things, y'all. But I'm getting better. At least I'm feeding. But yeah, I think Tasha's gonna be. I think she's gonna be fine. That's my personal opinion. I you know, she's been in a couple of scuffle up in the past year, and every time she come out okay. And I don't think it's gonna be any different this time for her. I really, really don't. I think, some people thrive in that kind of environment, and I think, she's one of them people that's built for that kind of stuff. So it doesn't even bother her. It does not even bother her at all. Let me grab these, taking these men there. Here you go, son. Give me 1 second. Giving these men their food because I didn't have them waiting. It's a simple meal tonight, but still. Here you go back. It's a simple meal, but still. It took me all damn night to get it to them. Yeah, Terry, I know you been following Tasha from the beginning. You're one of her original mods, so I know you don't like to see the stuff because you've seen how she has grown leaps and bounds. Hey, Jack. Hi, yeah, that was me in the kitchen, Jack. Now I'm punching in you guys' ear. Sorry, eating late. Yes, she doesn't give a F. Pamela, that is Tasha don't care. She's sorry for nothing. She's going to apologize for absolutely nothing. She's gonna stand 10 toes down. And here's the thing. Let me get me some ice, y'all. Because that's if the guys have left me some ice. I don't think they left me any. Y'all didn't leave me no ice. How rude. Okay. You left me no ice. She's not sorry to Pam. She's not sorry. I don't know. You, she did a she did a thing this morning on her backup channel. I told you I follow her. And Cass was on it. Cass was one of her moderators too. Cass was in the chat. Um, I think Miss Mahogany was in the chat too. It was a few of the few of us that was in the chat this morning, and she said what she said. She said she apologizes for absolutely not one effing thing. Let me just say that's exactly how she put it. Yeah, her channel has evolved. Um, I think that stuff like this, she probably needs to move it to her, do this kind of stuff on her Patreon and shift her YouTube channel towards more positivity. My opinion, you guys. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat and talk. And it's not a mukbang. you know, she's going to be okay. You know, the people that like Tasha, the people that don't like Tasha. I still think she's going to fit. I still think that if she doesn't hit her a million by the end of the year, she's going to hit a million by the first quarter of next year. I still think it's going to happen. I don't think anything's going to stop that train. I don't think anything's going to stop that train. You know, and it is what it is. I mean, you have people like Lovely T who have been here forever, and I think Tasha's going to get to a million before Lovely T does. You know, hey Lainey, that's right, Jack. You know, here's the thing. Off of the information, off of the whole thing with with Jaguar Wright and Tasha K, there are a whole bunch of content creators who are making content off of that and are going to make money off of that. You know, dragging Tasha, so she don't care because they're gonna still have her name on their lips. You know, and she and Storm are cool. Here's the thing, like I knew about Storm before Tasha, and I would like pop in and out, but I didn't really like check him out until Tasha um told people about him. That was a win situation for him. He does his channel the way he wants to do it. He's definitely growing. He's definitely perfecting things. You know, but the boy is not stupid. He got his daggone master's degree. You know, so he could be doing something else. He's chosen to do YouTube. And I don't think he's doing YouTube so that it's going to be his, lifelong career. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see what Matt's saying. Hey, Matt. Yeah. Tasha ain't for the squeamish. You know, she's not for the squeamish. She go for the she will go for the jugular. But she's been very entertaining. I mean, when all that stuff was going on with R. Kelly, she had all that information. was her. I think really most of the information came through her and Nick at Night. That's who most of the information came through. That's why I was like sad earlier when they were having. I'm like, y'all want her to be in beef with other YouTubers, and right now I don't believe she's in any beef with any YouTuber. It's just some subscribers of certain other YouTubers have issues with her, but not necessarily the content creators themselves. So they go and troll her chat. Hey Cass. Yeah, so they go and troll. They go and troll Tasha's chat. Well, Tasha's gonna be all right. She's not for everybody. She has a certain point of way of doing things. You know, and I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to stay in that particular genre, the gossip. You know, celebrity gossip. That can be kind of tiring. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, the live was intense, and then this morning, you know, I mean, she's been on several times. She's gonna be on. She ain't running. Tasha not running. She don't care. You know, and she has people who are gonna support her no matter what. That's like with any other platform on here. Oh, R. Kelly in the bar soap chronicles. I mean, Tasha bought all that stuff on R. Kelly, which I told y'all when that tape was circulating back in the day, I saw the tape. I think it was him. So, and I also told y'all I knew a young girl that he was trying to talk to. So it's always been his thing. He likes young girls, and his like of young girls has gotten him in trouble. But I just hate that every time we don't like something that one of the content creators on here does, we start dragging them for filth. They get dragged for filth. And can somebody explain this to me? I do not subscribe to this girl Sansa Ray, but she comes up in my damn recommendations. I get to see her damn community board every damn day. Now, that's crazy. I'm telling you, every day I see her community tab. I'm like, I'm not subscribed to Sansa Ray. Why do I keep seeing her stuff? Yeah, R. Kelly gonna be behind bars for a long time. He gonna be behind bars for a long time. He done. You know, R. Kelly's done. And the sad thing is, I told y'all, my son, one of his favorite songs to sing is I Believe I Can Fly. He loves that daggone song. And it's heartbreaking because I wish somebody else sung that song, because every time I hear his music, unfortunately, I think of the creep he is as a person. Kind of outweighs the talent for me. What you say? Tasha ain't doing nothing. These other people, yeah, exactly. And here's the thing: Jaguar was pretty much doing what she wanted to do in that daggone interview. Y'all saw. Tasha put it up. She didn't care what you guys thought of the interview. She didn't care. You know, like I said, it was interesting, but you know, we've been seeing Jaguar Wright all over the internet for about a month. And the interview she did with Storm was a month ago. Since then, she has been everywhere except for TMZ. She don't trust TMZ, what she said. But if all these people are after her, like she says they are, she's putting a bullseye on her back. But here's the thing: whether she's telling the truth or not telling the truth, she sounds crazy saying everything she's saying. Even if it is the truth, it makes her look crazy. It makes her look like a bitter artist. And if the things she's saying are true, that's why nobody's really worried about it, because they're like, as long as people think she's crazy, Now, Jill Scott did respond because they both from Philly, and that's what Philly people do. She was not gonna let that one slide by without throwing some shade back. No, she couldn't really. Tasha kind of let her, allowed her to kind of say what she wanted to say in the interview. She kind of let her get it all out, good or bad. But I think that, here's the thing: all the stuff that happened in the interview, everything that Tasha has said since then. If you go and look at what Jaguar put up, Jaguar don't even care. Her target is Alicia Keys and Clive David, who she feels used Tasha as a pawn. That's her word. So while y'all all dragging Tasha, Jaguar don't care. Her target seems to be other artists, and I don't know why she has such a hard on for Alicia Keys. I know she claims. Did she say that Alicia was one of the ones that she thought was a stud, or she said she is a stud? Let me tell y'all a little secret. Back in the day, when Alicia Keys had first come out, she played at BB King's bar and grill, his restaurant up at the Universal City Walk out here. And I went to that show, and I was with some of my friends, and some of them said back then that they thought she might be that way. Back then they said it. These were people, and they were saying they thought. So people have always had that question about her. You know, just because she had a baby doesn't mean anything. You know, but if that is, but if she does, that's her business. You know, and if things went the way that Jaguar is saying in regards to Swizz, his ex-wife, and Alicia Keys, it's really not for us to be getting all up in there. That's not our business. That's not our business. I don't know why she's scaring everybody out. Hey, Mitch, did you guys see the Masked Singer this week? It was their Group C. They had a lip. They had lips. They had a jellyfish. They had something creature with a million eyes, and then they had a mushroom who sang a Maxwell song. Dude could sing, whoever he was. And I forget what the other one was. But anyway, the lipstick was the one who ended up having to unmask. Mind you, when the lipstick was singing, or was lack thereof singing, we immediately knew who it was. So it was Wendy Williams. She was on the Masked Singer. Now, I know this is, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry I'm eating in you guys' ear. That's so rude. I know that there's been rumors about Wendy going around, but she didn't appear to be off the wagon on the Masked Singer. And I really hope that's not true. You know, I really do. There's rumors going around that DJ Booth put a cryptic message that would kind of indicate that something is going on, which is kind of sad, because, I'm like, she just came out of this crazy marriage to a man who was having an affair on her, whether y'all say she knew about it or not knew about it, that's neither here nor there. He was married to her, and he had a baby with somebody else. And that supposedly drove her to drugs again. So, we got to wonder if maybe the pandemic made her fall off the wagon, even though she seems to say she is doing so well being by herself. Maybe she's not. You know, I'm just glad that you're on to Thing Thing. You know, I worry about you, sis. But yeah, I certainly hope that Wendy is not, because if that's going on, you guys, I don't know if her show can take it. You know, I don't know if the show would be able to survive it. I don't know if the show would be able to survive it though at all. And I love the Wendy Williams show. I'm a Wendy Williams fan though. So, but yeah, she was doing some, there's been some, she's been on some BS at certain times. But now, it just seems, I know you are not looking at me crazy. Everybody has their own plate of food. Yet and still, my son always wants my food too. So he's now over there having a conniption. I don't know why, which would be sad for him, because if he does, y'all know he's gonna have to leave the room, and he won't be able to be here when I turn the camera on. So he better get it together. Not my fault. He eats his food faster than me because I'm talking. you know. But I promise you guys, he had more food on his plate than I do. What man wants to wake up next to Wendy? I mean, I there's somebody for everybody, Jeff. I don't know. You better get it together. Better get it together. Yes, somebody out there wants her. You guys, I'm gonna put you guys on mute for just a second. I have to have a conversation. Just one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sometimes, you know, being a mom, nah, he ain't getting nothing on my plate. I gave him a little something, but I'm eating my own daggone food. Jack. I'm the smallest person in this house. Skinny mini, you know. I need all the weight I can get. Even through the pandemic, I think I gained a little bit, but not really. But not really. I didn't really gain. I'm still in the same. I can't. I'm like I face roughly around 150 pounds. That's where I roughly stay around, and I'm 5'9". So I mean that's a good weight for my size, you know. But I could go all the way up to like 170 before anybody would figure out that I'd gained weight. Because of my height, I could like gain 20 pounds. Trust me, I've done it before anybody noticed that I gained weight. Yeah, he liked the money. We don't hear too much about Kevin lately. Personally, I think he's sorry he got that girl pregnant and got another kid. That's just my personal opinion. And he couldn't get her to get rid of the baby. He could not get her to get rid of that baby. I mean, but if you look at the pictures of Wendy when she was younger, Wendy was not, she was not ugly per se. Okay. I think now maybe, she's done a little stuff to herself, so it is what it is. All men are not into women who have a big chest and no behind. I mean, and they said she was feeling on herself sexually. What? Oh, she paid some people off. That's what they're saying. Oh, so she fired Booth, huh? Wow. Well, she needs to get it together if she is under the influence of stuff. She just needs to get it together, you know? Oh, somebody was talking about it on YouTube. I didn't catch that one. I didn't catch that one. We're not losing our mind, are we, David? We gonna keep it together, right? Okay. We'll get it together. That's what I thought. We can get it together. See what I'm saying? With I'm gonna have to, yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw the message that Booth put on Instagram though. I saw that. And I don't know if it was it looked like it was a picture from his Twitter, because everybody has a Twitter and an Instagram and a Facebook. So I don't know where, but I saw that message, the cryptic message. I saw that on another YouTuber's page. They posted it in their community tab. I really like Wendy and all, when all that stuff happened before, and it was all related. We thought to the fact that her and Kevin were breaking up, but maybe not. Maybe she just been hiding an addiction, and I mean, I can't see that she would have been doing that for years and stuff, and we wouldn't have known about it. So maybe she's just relapsed, and like I said, hanging out by herself during this pandemic. It's not like she can be out with everybody, and since she wasn't booed up before it started, It wasn't like she could suddenly become booed up during the pandemic. That's kind of crazy. So, now sounds like she's gotten herself into a little bit of a pickle. I mean, Wendy is shit, she's almost my age, y'all. So Wendy's 55. Yeah, I'm a couple of years older than her, even though I look younger than her. I have to say it, y'all. I know I do look younger than her, but you know, she's too old to be out there, you know, doing drugs and stuff. Especially if that's not what she's been doing for years and years. You know, if she's been clean for years and years, and all of a sudden you start doing this stuff again, and then she's already supposedly got this thyroid condition. I don't get it. Because to me it's like, and I know money doesn't buy happiness, but right now Wendy shouldn't have a care in the world. You know, and if it's an issue, then she should go do what black people don't do: go to a freaking therapist and take care of her mental health instead of using, you know, medicinal ways, alcohol, popping pills. Those drugs are closer to her than her. That's what they saying, Jack. They're saying, and the way they're saying it, it's like this has been a while going on. I mean, but when she's on air, she don't look like she's under the influence, you know. And at one point, supposedly, Wendy was a vegan, but I don't think that I don't think she's vegetarian anymore. I think she has started having meat back in her diet. And maybe she was vegan before because she thought that was gonna, make her a certain way, for Kevin. Jack is just telling the truth. He's telling it the way. I mean, see, the thing is that people that are in the New York area and everything, they've seen the many reiterations of Wendy and everything. And I mean, I don't know if she was in New York or in Philly when she was, on her getting high and all of that stuff at work. I think it was in New York though. So I worked in radio. Popping pills is not a big thing in radio. You know. Now I can tell you, in the music industry, at one point it was white powder and and trees at one point. These days, you know, ain't no telling what they're doing. Ain't no telling what they're doing these days. And even though Wendy likes to put herself on the outside, she's part, she is a celebrity at this particular point. You know, yes, she's a talk show host, but she's also gone on tour doing her stand up comedy or sit down comedy, whatever it was. She's been she was in Chicago, so she's She's done a couple little action things in the Think Like a Man movies. So she's not just a talk show host. She's been and she's crossed the line now. Now she's friends with celebrities. You know, so it's you know how some of these people are. Now she probably has access to even more than she did back in the day because guess what? She got all that much more money. Yeah, people don't see you on radio. I mean, but the stations that I was in, you know, they can see you. Other people can see you through the window, in the studio. So you certainly couldn't be in there doing nothing. You basically were in there doing your job. And if you had guests coming in, then that's it. But yeah, they weren't doing none of that. And I'm in Cali though. They may have been doing some of that stuff on the East Coast. I've heard about, some of these jocks that, come to work high, but I don't know how you can operate that way. And they weren't high on weed either. See, so yeah, Wendy says she used to be a party girl. And I mean, she said she did hard drugs, so we know. I think she did coke. I think cocaine was her drug of choice. Now, Wendy, if she's effing around with drugs again, girl, we gave you all the sympathy last time because it was cause Kevin and all of that stuff. But you can't just keep doing this and us and your fan base be okay with it. And if you're tearing up your show like that, what is it with these talk show hosts doing crazy, stupid stuff? I mean, Ellen over there tripping. She didn't blame it on other people, firing people. So we saying it's not her. When we've heard from multiple sources way before this that she was very standoffish to people. Kevin kept her in line, yeah, but Kevin put them hands on her, so that wasn't good. You know, Kevin was putting those hands on her, so that part right there is not cool at all. Yeah, but I hope Miss Wendy get it together, cause we're not gonna um we're not gonna get our violins out for you this time, girl. Especially if you're going around there terrorizing the crew and making them afraid to say anything. I guess they're just, her employees. Even though she tries to make it seem, like everybody's friends and everything, her and Norman and Suzanne, she tries to make it seem like they're all like all big friends and stuff. What about lack of this exposure? Yeah, that's the other thing. People need to start getting night need to stay out, get out in the sun, especially because we're about to go into winter. And people have been locked up in their houses, don't even go outside to get a little bit of fresh air. Go outside, take a walk, and take some vitamin D supplements, especially women. Especially women. Especially women if you had children. Because if you had children and you nurse them at any point, yeah, you might want to do some vitamin D because you know our body produces a certain amount of vitamin D, but, but some of it has to come from you know getting that natural vitamin D from the sun. Oh, Wendy needs to. Yeah, Wendy is very pale. Yep, she is kind of pale. I don't know how many. Well, they did renew her, but I don't know how long her current contract is for. Yeah, if it's only for 2 more years, then yeah, she's tripping then. If it's only for 2 more years, she's tripping. Yeah, she's worth a lot of money. Even after divorce, she's still worth a lot of money. But money can't buy happiness. Of course, it would make me happy. I'd be happy. That'd be one less thing I have to worry about. One less thing. So maybe somebody needs to show her how to be happy with that money. You know, and like I said before, there is a man out there for everyone. Somebody will find Wendy attractive. I don't know who, but he's somebody's taste. But 60 million, that's a lot. That's a lot. She could live well off of that and never, you know, if she doesn't, if her show, doesn't go past whatever the time is. They got what, two? If they got a 2-year contract on this last one, that means what, 22? So right when the pandemic is supposed to be officially cleared up, because that's what they're saying, that we got like 2 years to the 22. And it just seems like they're never going to open up stuff here in LA. LeBron James is begging for a parade for the Dodgers and the Lakers. You know, now I think the pressure's on the Chargers and on the Rams because like the Dodgers said they did this for Kobe. Lakers did it for Kobe. Is this the year of doing everything for Kobe? You know, I don't know. I know that both teams did win this week, but there's next week. you know, and neither one of them have an easy schedule. So I know the Rams want to get back to the Super Bowl quickly, And I don't think the Chargers have been back to the Super Bowl since my nephew was on the team back in the 90s. I don't think they've been to a Super Bowl since then. So, I mean, they got motivation as well. And according to, you know, local sports history, the Rams haven't won a championship in LA since the 50s. You know, although they did win a championship in relative recent history, it was for St. Louis. Under Coach John Robertson, who was a former coach at USC. He was actually the coach of the football team at SC when I was there. But I've been on here for an hour, you guys. I'm going to come on camera so you guys can see me. You don't have on a shirt, dude. Look at you with no shirt. You going to come over here with no shirt? Put a shirt on. Put a jacket on. Put something on. Don't come over here with no shirt. I'm coming on camera. Hey, guys. See, I guess you guys can hear me on these things. That's what I was wondering if you guys could hear me, and I guess they do have a good sound. Good. Because I'm wireless. That is good. David is not coming on camera tonight because David does not have on a shirt. You guys do not get to see his six pack. I told him that. These aren't the iPhone AirPods. I'm not paying $120 for some things to go in my ear. No, these are the Travelocity AirPods. The ones made by, the website, Travelocity. Yep, these are theirs. $15. Yeah, these are $15. I know the time goes by fast, you guys, but that's good. That's actually good. I think, am I playing it? Yeah, I think right now I'm also playing my playlist on my other channel. I think I am. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. As always, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. And I think I'll be on tomorrow. But remember, tomorrow is David's 25th birthday. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I, of course, will be on in the morning, to give you guys my morning commentary, whatever it may be. I don't know. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Peace, guys.